Hello, 8th graders. This is your to-do list folder here. This will be the first video you encounter, hopefully. So the things that you kind of have on your plate this week would be a Spark video project, which I'll go over second, and a microbit project called Reaction Time. So I'll start there. Reaction Time is your fifth project. It's due this Friday. Here's a link to the coding site. And then the instructions for this one I'm just publishing right away so that you can get to work on it immediately. So this is a two-player game, kind of trying to test how quickly you can react to an icon that appears on the screen at a random amount of time. So hopefully the game starts to make sense as you kind of work your way through the code. But at the end of it, it'll be a two-player game, so you and maybe someone next to you could record a video of you simulating the game, or you could just pull it off on your own and do your, I don't know, your left thumb versus your right thumb to see which button gets pressed the fastest is kind of how that goes. Spark Video is another ingredient for your final website project. So we've used two of the Spark apps. This is the third Spark app called Spark Video. We haven't used it yet. So I have a link here called Using Spark Video. That's a video that I made during last year's class periods. So I'm going to leave that here just kind of as a tutorial on how to use the app itself. It's going to refer to me, or I'm going to be referring to a practice video that I used to have students make in the class, but for you folks, this will just be kind of your final video that you're going to be creating for your website. So in the tutorial here, I talk about needing 3 video clips, when in fact you will probably need at least 5 video clips because you will be using your action steps part of your notes. So here's the rubric for the video itself. This is published as well and also due this Friday. So the rubric looks like this. You will be downloading stock video clips from the internet. I have a website linked in this folder to use a website called Pexels, which is a great spot to download video to your iPad. And the tutorial shows you how to do that. You'll be recording your voice over these videos, and you will be basically reading the script that you made in your notes. So the section you'll be reading is your action steps from your social change project notes. So that's the section that you will be highlighting and talking through. You'll also want to create a text overlay, so actual putting text on top of the video as you're describing it. And you should have at least 5 from your notes. So you can do more than 5, but that's the minimum. And then the video gets exported out of Spark Video and you'll submit that here. So that should keep you busy throughout the week. Make sure you check for missing assignments. This will be a good opportunity to get caught up. And then next week is the last week of the quarter. So we will be putting together our website and doing one last coding project next week. And I'll hopefully be back in the building for our last week together. So you'd be a fool to waste your time. You have a lot to do this week, and you will be scrambling big time next week if you don't get these 2 things done this week. So focus yourselves. Everything should be in here in this week 7 to-do list folder. If you have any questions, email me. Don't just sit around because I'm not there. That'd be a foolish thing to do. Good luck.